I'm not gonna lie, as far as movies that I was looking forward to this year, I've been a bit disheartened by how disappointed I ended up overall with all of them.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
It took something completely unexpected to totally redeem my faith in 2023 movies.
This means something. This is important.
When I first heard there was going to be a Tetris movie, my initial reaction was,
Oh, do we really need this?
I had absolutely no idea how they were going to make a Tetris movie. Were they just going to make the blocks into CGI characters with googly eyes or something? Anyways, I put the movie out of mind, and then I saw the poster, and
I'm shocked. Did you see that coming?
No, not a clue. Doctor's help.
that was not what I was expecting. I went into this movie completely cold, not knowing anything, and what I ended up with is a movie that is probably going to end up in my top 10 movies of the year. Tetris revolves around Hank Rogers, played to perfection by Taron Egerton, as a struggling game maker who stumbles upon what he believes to be a once-in-a-generation game, Tetris.
I played for 5 minutes. I still see falling blocks in my dreams. It's poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game.
One thing leads to another, and he ends up in Russia, attempting to get the rights to distribute it around the world. He meets a bevy of characters along the way, most importantly Alexei, the maker of Tetris. The two form an unlikely bond and attempt to overcome the odds to bring the game to the globe. The movie is very well directed by John S. Baird, and in particular there are parts of the movie where the screen will change to old school video game graphics, and there's even a car chase that features this imagery. Really fun stuff. Just like any real-life story adapted for the big screen, this one does that as well, as there was no actual big car chase, and most of the KGB stuff was made up for dramatic purposes. But otherwise, this film does a fairly good job of telling the story of just how difficult and frankly dangerous it was for Rogers to accomplish his goal. A number of people were after the rights for this game, and let's not forget, all this took place before the fall of the USSR, which was not a safe place for a foreigner to be walking around unannounced into government buildings. I don't want to give too much more away, because honestly, I hope you go out and watch this film for yourself. Up until this point of the year, it's the movie I would most recommend to anyone because it's a story that everyone can understand, a man doing everything he can to provide for his family, centered around one of the very few video games that I would actually be shocked if someone had never even heard of, Tetris. But don't take my word for it, go out and discover this one for yourself and let me know what you think. Until next time, have fun storming the castle.